Hello everybody, this is now our first hands-on lighting design tutorial for our ebook retail lighting design. So our first hands-on tutorial is about how to clean and understand the CAD file. Alright, so once I receive the CAD file, I will check it and then open it. And once I open it, I will check if there's a ceiling layout or RCP, or called reflected ceiling. Of course, the floor plan, the furniture layout, and sometimes some of the big brands, they already have their um, lighting layout, which is not exactly the precise layout, but they assumed location and quantity. And you can change that lighting layout once you have finished your lighting design calculation. It will either increase or decrease, or you may change the location of some of the fittings. For example, if you have 4 downlights in your fitting room like this one, you may only change it into maybe 1, and then yeah, if it's enough for one piece, then you can just remove the other 3. So yeah, and they have some of the big brands have their own specification already. For this project, we are specified, so we will do the design for them for free because we are specified. And then I will also check if there's a section drawings like this one, because I need to know the height. Some of the retail shops have different ceiling heights, and some drop ceilings are really difficult to understand. So I need to check those section drawings. Make sure it's four, at least minimum 4 section drawings. And then, of course, the furniture design, for example, the counter, the shelvings, the racks, and everything. Those details, it's also important because you want to make sure that you will follow it in your design. You need to build up all those furnitures and fixtures of furnitures. Sometimes in our office, we create these objects already, and we will share it with other lighting designers because most of the big brands have their own furnitures which been used for all the shops. So it's like a standard furnitures for them. They're just going to arrange it with different ways, but it's the same furniture. So yeah, if I have this floor plan, the elevation, the sections, sometimes the lighting layout, and then the reflected ceiling plan, of course, then I'm good to go. And then from here, we will start our lighting design. Okay, you can also check some of the tabs here, ceiling height layout, and also fitting room elevation. You can see it here. Front shop, this is their front shop. And then coffee table, they have also the coffee table. Detail hanging niche, so this is the detailed drawings for the furniture, and some reflected ceiling plans and other things. So there's also electrical layout, floor layout, and other layout. So all there, you can check. Go to the model tab now and double check this. Sometimes some of the drawings sometimes are here in this model tab and paper tab. So you need to double check what's inside the model tab and what's in the paper tab. As a lighting designer, you should know how to use AutoCAD. It's very important because all the drawings are here. Maybe if you're using Revit or other software, but basically our office is using only AutoCAD. Okay. Because the important thing on learning how to use the AutoCAD is you will understand what are those lines are, and you can edit it on yourself if necessary. And because later we will change these drawings, or we will separate these drawings, and these are all basic stuff of AutoCAD. There are lots of things inside it, so I'm just going to teach you the basics. All right, so let's start working on it. Okay, so this topic is all about how to clean and understand the CAD file. So this is our CAD file, And as I have mentioned to you, you need to know and you need to check all those drawings. It should be complete before you start doing it. But first, I need to know what is this retail project is, because different brand means different requirements. So when I saw this one, this is the Couples. So it's another brand. I think it's a French clothing brand. So what I'm going to do is check the couples in the internet. So at least I will have an idea what are the existing project of this brand. So let's go now and check it. I will go to the couples retail shop. So I will understand and know what this what this couples looks like in their actual installation. So from this picture, I can see that they use a little warm color lights. So make sure that you're looking for the correct couple retail shops. While this one is using cool daylight or cool white, this one is warm white. This one is the couples in LA. Oh, I love it. And then after checking these images, so I can understand that they have cove lights sometimes, track lights, cove lights there, and what else? There's also some, yes, nice cove lights there, also on the floor. Yeah, here below there is, then spotlights. So based on our limbic lighting theory or limbic lighting study, I can say that couples is under the, what are those three? Balance, stimulants, and dominance. I think couples belongs to the dominance group because they have this bright walls, even illumination, and then the slight use of contrast. So overall, you will have a bright illumination inside the room. So in my opinion, couples belongs to the dominance. All right, what are those dominance people? They are the achievers. So yeah, we can see now cove light, spotlights, and then some maybe installed linear lights on the shelvings. Okay, we will check that one in our layouts. So based on that, let's go and check our AutoCAD. Is it the same that we have here in our design? Let's go to the floor plan. Yes, this is a window display area. And then there are spotlights and floodlights. And there are some spotlights here in the vertical, spotlights, and downlights. And then this is a diffuse ceiling. So we can check this one. What is this? Backlit ceiling with LED. Okay, this is not ours. Calypso. LED strips for backlighting for false ceiling. So we also have false ceiling, so we need to highlight it. And then the zoom to bell super system, and then the modular Vivo. So this is a downlight or spotlight. Where is it? All right, so even if we are not specified to all the spaces in this project, we can still suggest our fitting. For example, this one is, we are not specified, but we can suggest some of our downlights. This LED back panel here, we are not specified, but of course we can still suggest our own product. And yeah, so let's go. And I keep saying let's go, but we're still not working on it. Okay, now let's prepare this AutoCAD and let's clean it because we need to clean it. Okay, so let's summarize again. Check the existing. If there's no existing, good for you. You are the first ever lighting designer for the store. And that will be the flagship of the store. So it's good for you. And if there is existing, check it, study it, how it looks like in the actual, how they install it. And let's use this one as an inspiration. And we have to make sure that your design, even if you're working in Dubai, because these people might be working in US or in Europe, should be the same because their brand in all areas must reflect the same style. All right. So first, we need to get the floor plan. And then I will get the ceiling later. But for now, let's go and get the floor plan. Okay, I think I will get the general layout because it has all the information I need, the location of the shelves and then the wall, and also the, even if this floor layout is important, I think I prefer to use this one. Okay, what I can do now is I need to turn off the layers, like, oh my god, this is not properly layered. I want to turn off this dimension. Ah, okay, some AutoCAD operator, they don't know how to use layering, so you need to adjust. Okay, all right, so let's Control C, get this one, and then right click, and then open a new file. Click this one, and then Control V, and then don't touch anything. Type 0, 0, 0. Enter. And then zoom, enter, E, enter. There you go. Where is it? Sorry. Z, enter, E, enter. So what happened is I paste it and then place this drawing into X and Y, Z, 0 axis. Because it's important, because when you insert it into Dialux Evo, you need to make sure that you can see it immediately. So you can also use the purge to remove the unnecessary layers. Oh, I forgot. Um, let's go to the original file. Make sure that all the layers are turned on. Oh, like this one. So hidden line. So click one layer, Control A, and turn it on. Make sure it's all on and all are unlocked, because maybe you will miss something. That is very important. Okay, before you cut and paste. Okay, okay. I think this is the one they turned it up. Okay, that's fine. And then once you copy your floor plan, you can now start doing the room build up. Okay. Okay, so before we start building it up and importing this CAD file into your Dialux Evo, into our Dialux Evo, we need to save this CAD file first. So this one, I cut and paste this general layout. So I will save this one as general layout for AutoCAD. Okay, so I will save it into Couples Lighting Design Tutorial. So I will save it and I will make it 2010 version, so it will be very visible in Dialux Evo. So general layout, and then I will close it now. And then I will copy the ceiling. So Control C and copy the ceiling layout. You can include this one if you like. And then right click and then open a new file. Control V, and then 0, 0, 0, enter. And then zoom extend. Z, enter, E, enter. That's the shortcut key for AutoCAD. If you want to know my shortcut keys in AutoCAD, I don't know how I can do it, but I will sometimes mention what are the keys that I'm pressing. Okay, just put a comment in the comment window below if you have questions. So this is the reflected ceiling, and then let's purge it. Make sure it's clean. Purge, purge, purge. Command purge, P-U-R-G-E. That means you will eliminate or remove the unnecessary layers. It will lighten your AutoCAD file. It will not be very heavy anymore because you remove the unnecessary layers. So save. and make it 2010 version, and you will say this is RCP for Dialux. Make sure this is my only way. I keep on putting something at the end of the file name with for Dialux because I have to make sure that this is the file that I use in the calculation and in the lighting design, because you have to maintain the original file. And then after the RCP, you can close it now. You can say yes. Anyways, and then what else here? What else here? I need to clean or get the sections. So let's copy the sections, Control C, and then right click, and then this one, and then Control V. And then 0, 0, 0, 0, enter, zoom extend, and then you may arrange it, Command M or move, and then F8, F8, and then like this, and then remove the grid, and then purge, and then purge, 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 and then save, Control S, and you will say this is elevs or sections for Dialux. Elevs or sections for Dialux, and then you can close it. And fitting room elevation, you can also get it later. This one, I can maybe take this one to get the details of the lettering, and also this one. And also the, okay, I can just add this one, move, sorry. And then this one also, fitting room elevation. All the details will be in one file. So you will have, you can just turn it off or turn it on if you need it. Okay, I can just copy that one separately. So Control C, and then copy, right click, open a new file, Control V, then 0, 0, 0, 0, enter, and then zoom extend. Then I have these detailed drawings, and then purge. These detailed drawings are the furnitures and the letterings. You may need this one for detailed. So Control S, and you will say detailed or details for Dialux. You need to properly label your drawings so you can easily get it. Then you can close it now. And then what else? So I can have my lighting layout. Of course, this is the most important part. Control C, get your lighting layout, and then create a new folder, a new blank file. Then Control V, 0, 0, 0, axis, enter, zoom extend, purge, purge all, close, grid, double check if it's correct, and then zoom extend, and then save. So let's make it 2010, and then you will say this is lighting layout for Dialux. Yes, and then save. And then you are now free to do whatever you want to do. So in my folder, I can have now, let's refresh, and sort by type. So I now have RCP, lighting layout, general layout, elevations, and details, details 1 and 2, and then the original file. I have to make sure I still have the original file. And then I have this, what do you call this? This is the CI, or the corporate image or corporate lighting standard. And you need to study it first before start working on the design. So read it, read it, read it, read it. Maybe they have some requirements. Say this is the window display. Let's zoom. It says spots on tracks. Always maximize the spots in the window. When it's possible, install a black super system vertical. So vertical on the both sides. Again, from zoom to bell. Always install 6. It says always install 6 small spots per side. And then this spot should be set on timer to make sure they're working on night and day. Okay, so it's a control. The track should be installed. Close the window frame. Make sure the mannequins can be perfectly light. Okay, sure. So this is the track light. The quantity of spots and tracks position should be approved by the project manager of the couples. Okay. For the sales area is lighted by black crayon spots or tracks included in black creases in the ceiling. But it's not crayon anymore. It's Zoom to Bell Vivo. And then for the peripheral ambient lighting, again, the ambient lighting is created by peripheral backlighted ceiling made with T5 tube and 3000 Kelvin. It's no longer T5, it's LED now. Okay, so, and then this is the tubes. It's same for the cove light, false ceiling, plasterboard. Okay, it's no longer T5, LED. Alright, fitting rooms. For the fitting room, it is equipped with 4 embedded BT LED, Lotus or Zoom to Bell. 2 more spots are added when the fitting rooms are more than 120 centi large. So it will be an additional. But right now we are proposing a little more sophisticated lighting design, which is either we follow these 4 pieces or we suggest other fittings which are more pleasing in the fitting room, because right now it's really not good if you have more lights in your head. It is much better if you have lights in front of you or it's along with the mirror, so the lights will throw to your front, and when you project to the mirror you will have a nice image. Okay, so either we will follow or not. When the space allows it, the waiting area, blah, 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 these rooms lead to Barisol. Okay, this is the Barisol and we will use LED. Okay, so this is the light box. We usually don't light it because it's from a different manufacturer. And this is the light box. So that's it. This is the lighting standard or guidelines of these couples. So every brand, big brands usually have this one. You need to read it first before you start working on the design. And aside from that, you need to double check. Maybe you have an existing couples or this brand in your area or in your region. So for example, we have couples in Dubai Mall. So I'm just looking at it right now and see if we can follow the same, because we have to make sure that we are following the same standard. Okay, Bibo, yeah. Okay, yes. So okay, so if you have a reference from your region, it's better. It's very good. It's much easier for you because you just need to get the quotation, ask for the SAP code, and use the same IS file, and you're good to it. So once we save all our CAD file into one folder, so all the informations are there. If you like, I can also create another folder for the images. We'll say couples images, because I want to save all those images from the internet. So anytime I can open it, save as, and then just save it. And I will make this one as a reference. You really have to make sure that you have your good references and inspiration. So while you're doing the lighting design, you know what to expect because you already saw some of the actual installation from the other country. Or so just save the image, save if you like it. Like this one, I love this one. So save the image. I don't like this yellowish because I think couples use only white light. I don't know why. Maybe this is an old store. How about this one? Oh, it's too white. Look at the granite, the dark granite. So here, so at least you can save at least 5 to 10 images, at least for your reference. And aside from that, you need to at least save some marketing images like this one, because you will need that one in their signboard. Okay, so that's it, and we on the next video tutorial we will start working on the room build up. All right, see you again next video.